1822 by the title, you see, I do not like Dave Meltzer. Dave Meltzer is the godfather of so many wrestling fans today with so many terrible hot takes. It makes my head hurt. Nobody makes my head hurt more than Dave Meltzer. So Dave Meltzer come out with some idiotic statements on Twitter the other day, and it gave me another opportunity to make a video on Dave Meltzer. This annoying ass Mark right here. So, there's nothing wrong with being a AEW Mark. This guy takes it to a whole nother level. The other day, he decided to compare the likes of MJF to The Rock, John Moxley, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Cody Rhodes, Triple H. Are you kidding me, Dave Meltzer? Just let these guys be themselves and stop comparing them to talent of the past. Because we know 3 of those guys are talented, but they are not on that level right there. What would make someone like Dave Meltzer say such a thing? Here's the thing. AEW fans said the same thing on Twitter and pulled up about 20 names from AEW and compared all 20 names to 20 all-time greats from back in the day. That tells you a lot about Dave Meltzer when he curated all these fans. You know what kind of remind me of? It remind me of when brought out the Cell Juniors. That's what Dave Meltzer is to all these fans today. He's Cell and they the Cell Juniors. And I gotta keep seeing all this dumb stuff that's being said on Twitter by Dave Meltzer, and I'll be like, why this guy is so important? I understand, he is an insider of professional wrestling. He has a name inside the business. But god damn, I don't take Dave Meltzer all that serious like other people do. I don't care about his star ratings. They can kiss my ass. I don't care about star ratings. People, oh my god, what Dave Meltzer star ratings say? I don't care. I have my own opinion. Why does a Dave Meltzer star rating is the most important thing when it comes to professional wrestling fans? To so many of them, it's all about that star rating. Who cares? There's so many great matches that took place in the history of professional wrestling. But if it ain't Dave Meltzer's opinion, it don't matter. And that's why I cannot stand this clown. If you are a Dave Meltzer fan, watching the video, kiss my ass. Because I'm going to always bash Dave Meltzer. What else did he say? He said more people would know the AEW champion than the WWE champion. People, I want AEW to grow. I want AEW to be big. I want them to be a threat to WWE. But there's no way someone gonna know on the streets, that was his word, streets. There's nobody in the professional wrestling world is going to know an AEW champion over a WWE champion. Because WWE is the biggest brand of professional wrestling world. You're going to always know WWE. That's like me saying, well, you know what? On the streets, more people are going to know about Burger King than McDonald's. No! McDonald's is the #1 food chain. Let me take it back. The #1 fast food chain. McDonald's are #1. So Dave Meltzer, please stop saying all that stuff right there. Dave Meltzer, being a big fan of AEW, it does help, but it also hurts. There are fans that will look at Dave Meltzer like, this is why I don't want to give AEW a chance. And his fans are like that out there that will not be willing to give the company time of day because they see the bias that take place with Dave Meltzer and so many stupid statements from him. AEW has its flaws. I don't come off as an AEW fan act like they're perfect, but Dave Meltzer does that so many times. It is not always good for the product. There's nothing wrong with criticizing AEW because he don't do that. He never criticized New Japan. He criticized TNA for their ratings. He criticized WWE. He criticized WWE. He criticized every promotion but the one's his favorite, which is New Japan and AEW. I will always say something about AEW I don't like about it. You can still be a fan and dislike what's going on. And there's nothing wrong with that. I wish all fans had that mindset. If you're an AEW fan, chill, act like the product is perfect. It's not perfect. But I do find it so much better than WWE. It's not a terrible product. It has issues. But there's nothing wrong with bring up issues with something you love. And that's my problem with Dave Meltzer. He do that so many times, and a lot of his cell juniors act the same way. I need this to stop with Dave Meltzer. Please, people, if you are a Dave Meltzer fan, please look in the mirror and say, why am I so in love with Dave Meltzer? I just need to know. Like I said, he's not that important to me. And I know I'm making a video on him because he's annoying. That's why I'm making this video on him. Dave Meltzer. Godfather. All these goddamn smarts. I can't stand him, and I can't stand y'all. The ones that love him to death. The ones who pay for a subscription, really? Come on. He is not that important to spend money on a month subscription. I would spend on Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, hell, OnlyFans. Not Dave Meltzer. I would not spend no money on Dave Meltzer. So, Dave Meltzer, let me say this. Here's the title of my video. Fuck Dave Meltzer. Give me your thoughts right here about Dave Meltzer. This is part 2 of Fuck Dave Meltzer. So, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.